What up, Jay?
What's up, Justin?
Good morning, Justin.
Selena Gomez, the ex-girlfriend of Justin Bieber and the star of the popular show Wizards of Waverly Place, has reacted to the fighting reports that have been circulating regarding Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin. Most fans would be aware that Selena Gomez was Bieber's very last girlfriend, after breaking up with whom he immediately decided to tie the knot with Hailey Baldwin. Considering the circumstances, it can be really interesting to look at Gomez's reaction to the possibility of the couple falling out. So where does Selena enter the picture? And are Hailey and Justin really fighting with each other? If so, is it bad enough to threaten their marriage? Let's find out in this video. While it may sound hard to comprehend, it appears that Justin Bieber is still very much in contact with his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez. This is exactly why Gomez's reaction is so highly anticipated by the fans. As it turns out, Selena Gomez and Justin aren't simply in contact with each other, but Hailey Baldwin is also another topic of discussion amongst the ex-couple. Let's have a look at the report by Sun magazine. According to the famous and reputable British tabloid magazine, Justin Bieber is said to have talked about his wife, Hailey Baldwin, with none other than Selena Gomez. There's no denying that Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber's romance in the past had always remained the talk of the town. And now, if rumors are to be believed, the former lovers are in touch again, as the Yummy singer is alleged to have talked to the rare hitmaker about his wife, Hailey Baldwin. According to the reports by The Sun, Selena has kept her distance from Justin, but he recently started contacting her again. He doesn't believe he should be cut off from those people he was closest to in his life, and he doesn't believe talking is cheating. Their confidential source then continues to report, saying he loves Hailey dearly, but he does complain about her sometimes, and Selena says it's sad, said the insider. He feels she's a little too obsessed with religion sometimes. He basically feels like she's gone too far, they added. Some comments regarding Selena and her associations with Bieber were also made. Selena understands Justin never stopped loving her and also realizes quarantining during COVID has been tough for most relationships, so she isn't surprised that he's been calling, the Grapevine revealed. She doesn't mind being a shoulder to cry on, but really doesn't want it to go back to Hailey. She knows how much that would hurt. Selena is kind, and the last thing she would ever want would to be part of the trouble in their relationship. She has moved on, said the Sun source. Justin and Selena had been dating on and off since 2011, and they finally split up in 2018, just before he proposed to supermodel Hailey Baldwin after a 3-month courtship. When Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin finally reconciled in 2018, they quickly went from dating to engaged to married, prompting trolls to predict that their marriage will be fast to fail. However, if their PDA-filled social media pictures are any indication, the young lovebirds are still going strong, with their honeymoon happiness refusing to go away. There's also the fact that Justin and Hailey have been so candid about their marital lives. Very shortly after tying the knot, the couple seems to have gotten themselves involved in a little rift. The fight may not have been insignificant, but it ended up catching the eye of the paparazzi and social media. Hailey Baldwin and Justin Bieber reportedly raged at each other after the pop singer discovered his tire was flat outside a Los Angeles restaurant following a lunch date with her father-in-law, Stephen Baldwin. A source revealed to E! News, when they came out, Justin's car had a flat tire. They were arguing about something and Justin was upset. Justin looked visibly exasperated and turned his back on Hailey, while she seemed to be calling out to him. Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin made an outfit change while heading into a restaurant in Los Angeles. At one point, Dad Stephen even looked like he was trying to defuse the situation by holding Hailey back. It's been a rocky road since Hailey and Justin got engaged in the Bahamas 3 months ago, until recently tying the knot in secret. He is said to have acknowledged their ups and downs this weekend, while finally confirming that they were married. She recalled, "Justin said, yes, we are married. He explained that they have their ups and downs, just like every other couple. He said he has a lot of baggage, and called Hailey an angel for sticking by his side, but she just rolled her eyes." Justin is said to have been hit hard by claims that his ex-girlfriend, Selena Gomez, is overcoming an emotional breakdown. However, we'll get back to that later. If Justin is truly subjecting his partners to unfair treatment through his relationships, then it can be particularly important to look at what Hailey and Selena have to say. As it turns out, since Selena is no longer officially involved with Justin Bieber, she's been very open about her sufferings throughout her time with the baby hitmaker. However, his wife Hailey Baldwin has been quite hesitant when it comes to talking about the problems the couple's been facing ever since they got married. Hailey Baldwin opened out more about her present relationship with her spouse in an exceptionally honest interview with Elle. "I learn new things about him and about myself and about our relationship all the time. Do we have little fights and stuff that we have to work through sometimes? Yeah, of course. But it really doesn't ever feel like work because I love him so much. I see forever with him." The 24-year-old supermodel appeared happy about her married life with the 27-year-old singer. Hailey noted that being in the public glare is harder for the pair, noting that most celebrity relationships end in failure, but also conceding that any relationship, Hollywood or not, may fail. Why is she more self-assured now? "But I think the two of us are anchored by our religion," Baldwin concluded after spending forever with Bieber. "I'm not implying that it's a simple task that doesn't need effort. We consult with a therapist. We do what we have to do." However, if we have a look at Selena Gomez's statements regarding mistreatment in the relationship, things get a little more intense. As it turns out, Selena left no stone unturned when openly discussing the mental health crisis she has to face. Selena also insinuated through her words that if there was someone to blame for the troubles she faced, it was none other than Justin Bieber. Although she maintained herself away from the spotlight for quite a while, Selena Gomez has entered the scenarios yet again after she candidly shared some personal details of her life with her fans. Surprisingly enough, the details included the ones that had Justin Bieber in them. As soon as Selena dropped her famous album Rare, she was very open about her life in all the interviews. It was during one of her interviews with Dazed magazine that the star spoke candidly about her on and off relationship with Justin Bieber. According to her, it was that relationship that inspired her to write the song Lose You to Love Me as well. However, it was also this relationship that resulted in her mental health struggles. She stated that after releasing the song Lose You to Love Me, she realized she'd written a song that would help those who are going through difficult times by letting them know that they're not alone. She mentioned that she learned to let go throughout the recording and release of the song. She expressed gratitude for this period of her life, since it shaped her into a strong and bold woman. The voyage taught her that she's capable of standing up for what she believes she's entitled to. All in all, if there was someone who empathizes with Hailey Baldwin, it might be Selena Gomez. She's been together with Justin Bieber for years and has been open about her struggles in that relationship. Do you think the Baldwin-Bieber marriage is going to last? Do share your thoughts in the comments below.